Hi, Sarah Starr speaking here. So today what I want to talk about is the secret success formula to digital marketing and why so many people get it wrong. Now look, I've been doing digital marketing since 1999. That's when I made my first sale online. And you know, I wasn't successful from day one, far from it. I made a lot of mistakes along the way. Now, to illustrate this point, what I want to do today is show you inside a holiday let house which I have here in France. This is the house that is next door to me, and I want to tell you about something which happened quite recently, which is very similar to my journey and a story with internet marketing in general. So let's go in and have a look. So let's just go into the living room here. Let me just close the door. So this is the living room here in France, and we renovated this entire house, myself and my husband Dave. And we got to a point during lockdown, well, it's actually just around Brexit time, when all the builders seemed to disappear from France. So there were no English builders. There's a massive labour shortage here in France. And we had still a lot of work to do, and we were doing some of the work ourselves, but the really skilled stuff we were getting like carpenters in, you know, plumbers and things like this to do the work. And we had this oak floor to fit. So let me just show you the oak floor. So we've got this beautiful oak floor, which is on the entire ground floor, goes over there into the kitchen. And we had purchased it and we couldn't find a carpenter to fit it. We did manage eventually to find somebody, but they had like a 7 or 8 month lead time. And they wanted some ridiculous amount of money to do it, and we didn't want to wait that long. So what we actually did was we thought, well, sod it, let's just do it ourselves. We can learn along the way. And this is, I think, where most people go wrong with internet marketing. They think they have to learn everything they can about internet marketing before they even start. And really, you should learn along the way. So let me just show you what we did. So we got the oak in strips, and we just started laying it on the floor. And as we were going, if we found some, we watched a couple of YouTube videos, which took about an hour to watch some YouTube videos on how to fit the floor. But then we got to some very tricky areas like this. So we had our first problem. And you can see here, the oak flooring doesn't go underneath the door frame, it actually goes around the door frame. And how on earth do you measure that and cut it? And you know, a lot of trial and error. And in essence, what we actually ended up doing after watching some YouTube videos and trial and error was I made a template out of paper. Took me about half an hour of trial and error, cutting lots of different sizes until I got the perfect template in paper. Then I stuck it to a really thin piece of wood called hardboard. We cut that out, and then we had a wooden template which we could draw around on the oak flooring, and it fitted perfect every time. And then we did the same thing. We ended up doing the same thing down here around the stairs. So let me just sit down over here. There we go. So yeah, we learned whilst we were going, and this is what I originally did with internet marketing. So when I learned, you know, when I first started doing internet marketing, in fact, when I think it was 2008 that I started doing it really seriously. You know, the first projects I did, the first things I did were big failures. You know, I started building lots of mini sites, doing SEO, but I didn't like engross myself in training, buying course after course after course, which I see a lot of people doing. I just set myself a project and did it. And in fact, the first thing I did was I started doing search engine optimization, which in hindsight was the worst thing I could have done, because it was just such a, I didn't make any money from doing that, and my sites hardly got any traffic. They got some traffic, but the point being is, it was a failure in the terms of how much money I made, but it was a big success in my kind of internet marketing experience, if you like. So it taught me a huge amount, because I must have built 40 or 50 websites. I had 100 domain names. I was doing an awful lot of different things. But the point is, every single day I was doing something. I was either building a website, I was installing WordPress, I was setting up hosting, I was installing plugins, I was building an email list. And yeah, most of those things didn't work. The only thing that really worked was the email list side of things. But my point is, I was jumping in with both feet. And the best way you can learn digital marketing is from failure. So if you have a failure, it just teaches you so much. And every online entrepreneur, every entrepreneur out there, even really famous entrepreneurs, they've all got failures, things which they've tried to do and they failed. But it's okay. You don't just stop. You carry on. When a baby learns to walk, a child learns to walk, they fall over multiple times and they keep getting up and keep getting up and keep getting up, and that's the important thing. So my advice to you with digital marketing is to pick one thing, whatever it is, SEO, building websites, building an email list, doing affiliate marketing, traffic generation, whatever it is, engross yourself in it and make mistakes along the way. It doesn't matter. Things don't have to be perfect. It's more important to get your feet on the ground, get your hours on the shop floor, if you like. You may have heard that expression before. And just start doing little pieces every single day. And this will just give you an enormous amount of experience and enable you to succeed in the long run. So this is what I always do with a new project. This is what we did here in France. We're having a similar problem right now with the plumbers. We can't find a plumber, so I might have to just do it myself. Never done plumbing in my life, so who knows how that will go. And I quite like learning new things. And the point is, you don't want to sit there watching training course after training course. You probably already have the training you need to do what you want to do. It's just getting stuck in and making mistakes along the way. Things don't have to be perfect. I have websites out there that have pages missing, have spelling mistakes, etc. Things aren't perfect, however, still making money online, and that's what's important. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video. Please subscribe, really would appreciate that. Click on the bell icon, and I'll speak to you next time.